welcome to the channel. If you are watching this right now, subscribe, because this series does not just talk about technology, we talk about what it means for your freedom, your identity, and your reality. Let us get into it. Most people think of VR as a headset and a video game. But what if I told you it is much bigger than that? What if I told you the metaverse is not something coming? It is already here, and we are being guided into it step by step. Let us start at the beginning. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, the idea of virtual reality started to appear in research labs and science fiction. It was clunky, expensive, mostly experimental. Then came Nintendo in 1995. They released the Virtual Boy, a red and black headset with 3D effects. But it failed. The tech was not ready. The experience was limited. The world was not ready either. Fast forward to the 2000s, Sony began exploring the connection between gaming and digital space. PlayStation Home launched in 2008. It was like a digital social hub, a 3D space where users could create avatars, buy clothes, design apartments, host events. It was basically a digital world, a proto-metaverse, right on your console at the same time. The Sims and Second Life offered virtual experiences where people lived digital lives, bought digital land, started businesses, held concerts, even dated. But all of this was just the beginning. As the 2010s arrived, Oculus released its. Then Facebook bought Oculus in 2014, and everything accelerated. That is when the term metaverse started gaining attention again, especially after the pandemic. People were locked in, working from home, socializing online, and companies like Meta, which is Facebook's new name, saw an opportunity. They pushed the idea that the future would be digital, a world beyond reality, where work, play, shopping, healthcare, education, everything could happen inside a shared immersive space. Now, let us talk about XR, extended reality, that includes VR, AR, and MR. Here is what those mean. Virtual reality, or VR, is fully immersive. You wear a headset and are completely inside a digital world. Augmented reality, or AR, overlays digital images on your real world, like Pokemon Go or Snapchat filters, but much more advanced and interactive. Mixed reality, or MR, combines both. The digital and real world interact in real time. You can see and manipulate digital objects as if they are part of your real space. Today, in 2025, we are seeing the next layer. Apple launched Vision Pro. Meta launched Ray-Ban smart glasses. Snapchat has its spectacles. And many other companies are pushing towards spatial computing. The goal: make the screen disappear and put digital layers directly into your field of vision. You will not need a controller, because eye tracking, hand gestures, voice commands, and even brain-computer interfaces are becoming part of the system. And what does that mean? It means your presence is no longer limited to your body. It is now a digital projection. You can walk into a virtual room, shake hands with an AI, buy digital land, design a home that only exists in code, and pay for it with a currency that exists on a blockchain. This is where we are going. There are already companies like Decentraland, Sandbox, Otherside by Yuga Labs, Somnium Space, where you can buy land, open a shop, host an event, and build a digital identity. And in this space, you can be downloaded, copied, scanned, tracked, and deleted. Your avatar, your speech, your decisions can all be analyzed, owned, and this is the side of the metaverse no one talks about. It is not just a new internet. It is a controlled digital society where identity is programmable and reality is optional. Holograms are also becoming real. AI-generated human replicas, volumetric video, and light field displays will replace Zoom calls, social media, even in-person meetings. It will feel real, but it will not be real, and that is the danger. Immersion is the ultimate illusion. When the digital world feels more rewarding, more customizable, more stimulating, people will You may have a full-time job inside the metaverse, a house you never physically enter, a family of avatars, a digital pet, and an AI therapist. You may not be able to tell where the real world ends and the virtual begins. And most importantly, control will not come through force. It will come through access. They do not need to shut you down. They just need to disconnect you. This is the future being built now by Meta, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Sony, Tencent, and many more. It is profitable, but it is not neutral. So ask yourself, are you entering the metaverse, or is the metaverse entering you? Subscribe, because in the next episode, we are going into digital identity, what it means when you become data, and how your future self may not belong to you. This is the new order. Tech, truth, and total control. And we are just getting started.